If any of y'all want breakfast, go to Bob Evans. They're open. Let's stick to facts and get my opinion out their way. I'm going to try to say this without people claiming that it's my opinion. Let's just stick to facts of what life shows us, not what we think or feel. What does life show us, right? In order to change as a person, you can look around life and see that most people act like people they're around. You do not hang around people that you do not feel comfortable with, that you do not act like. That does not happen. You could be a good person, a super, like, too good of a person for some people. They be like, nah, this person's too square or whatever. They're not cool enough. You know what I mean? But let's just get it to the point, man. The reason why most people won't change is because they're still, for one, they're waiting until yesterday to change, or today. That's the biggest problem. That's the biggest problem right there, y'all. You cannot wait until New Year's, January 1st to change. Anybody who says they're going to change starting today, I highly doubt is going to change. You might have a few, but most people know, because they would have already made that change. It's a daily basis change. It's not something you make up one day today and then try to change it. It just doesn't work that way. If people were still going out and partying last night, people are going to say that doesn't mean they didn't change or they can't change as a person. Yeah, anybody can change as a person, you know, but if you're still doing the same things, how are you changing as a person? That's what makes you as a person. If I smoke weed, if I go out, whatever I do, let's just say I'm a sober person, whatever. This is what makes me as a person. What I do makes me as a person. There's no way around that. You can't say I'm a good guy, but I fucking sleep with humping duck women. Yeah, I'm a good guy. I'm a great guy, but I humping duck women. Nah, it don't work that way. You might be a nice person, like per se nice, but you humping and dumping people. So how are you a good man? Or whatever the fuck you want to call it. See, people want to nitpick at what they think is good and bad. No, that don't work that way. What does life and what does facts state good and bad? Some people might say she's 300 pounds, she's not a good woman. To a lot of men, that's not a good woman. But what about facts? Does her weight determine that she's a good woman or not? No. Does going out and drinking and partying determine if somebody's a good person or not? No. But guess what? It's a part of them as a person. And if they want to change, they have to change things around them, change things they're doing, which changes how they think and how they move and how they act. You can't change as a person still doing the same shit. How? How can you change as a person if you're doing the same shit? Go talk to some people now who don't go out and party no more and who are family people now, and ask them how they would think. Okay, let's just say this. The younger me, with the money I have now, I'd have been and bought a new car by now. I'd like the car I got. It's a nice car. There's nothing wrong with my car. But the younger me, I'd have definitely bought another car by now. I don't think that way no more. I changed. A lot has changed about me. I don't think I need to fuck a bunch of women. No, I really never thought that, honestly. I want to always be a one-woman man. But whatever. The point is, y'all, man, in order to change, you have to change stuff around you. Don't think that you could, stop believing this lie that you could change who you are as a person, but keep things the same. It don't work that way. Something has to be sacrificed in order for change, in order for progress. You have to sacrifice something. You're going to have to sacrifice people you're around or something. This is like a woman saying, oh man, I'm just going to keep picking the same type of guy and expect a change. It's not going to change. It's the same thing. You have to learn how to accept reality and stay out your feelings sometimes. That's the problem with us. We like to get in our feelings, or I don't feel that's right, so I don't care type of bullshit. But you can't do that. You got to stay out your feelings and deal with facts. What are facts? You have to change things around you and things you're doing in order to change as a person. No other way around it. Because those things around you and the things you do as a person is what makes you as a person. Of course, some people are going to say that's not true. I'm my own person. Then why do you do them things? Why do you do it? So you're trying to tell me there's somebody out there right now who refuses to quit smoking weed. They can get a good ass job, but since they want to smoke weed, they got to deal with the job they got. Yeah, they could take a fucking they could piss in a cup or something, whatever the fuck. They could cheat the test, but what if they get hurt or something? That's not the point. And some people, they don't want to go get a job because they smoking the weed. I always use weed as an example because that's one of the biggest things that held me back. It's not because I'm against it. It was my favorite thing to do, but it held me back. I know the difference. I had to change. In order for me to change, I had to kick that habit. If I still smoked weed, I'd probably be lazy as fuck. And the same person that I was then. The way it makes you think and shit. People don't get it, man. If people don't change as a person, you stay in the same vibration as your mind, you're gonna think by every time I buy an outfit, I'm only gonna wear it once, and every time I buy Jordans, I'm only gonna wear it once, and all that bullshit. You're gonna think that way instead of thinking of other things you could do with your money. If you stay the same person as a woman, you're going to think in the same vibration that all men are the same, or I only deserve these type of men, and the shit they doing is okay or whatever, or all good guys are turn-offs and all that. That's bullshit. See, that's another thing that comes with change if you want to deal with the woman side. When women start changing, they don't look at that, oh, that good guy, he's a turn-off. I don't like good guys no more. No, they don't. I mean, I don't like good guys. I want the bad. No, when a woman changes and becomes a better woman, she don't be on that bullshit. But guess what? In order for her to change, she had to cut off people. She probably had to do some certain things in her life that needed change and cut off. How you change? How you change when you're the same? Sacrifices have to be made. You might make a little change there. Okay, I still smoke weed and I still club, but I don't know, some little change somebody did. That's fine. But in order to make real drastic changes in your life, you're going to have to cut off the shit that's really holding you back from making those changes. There's no way around this, y'all. No way around it. No way around it, man. So if we really want to change, I say start every day. Don't even worry about the new year. If you like, for example, how can a person change their body if they keep eating the same shit? And have the same drinking habits and all that? How's their change gonna happen? See what happens? See how change happens? Change don't happen unless something is done to make change happen. If you want to still go to the club and party and shit like that, expect the same shit. Expect the same men to hump and dump you. Expect the same women to play you and fuck him and him and him. Expect the same shit. Because it's not that, it's that life. That life ain't changing. Because you and your feelings are going to make that life change? I don't think so. That life stays the same. And if you agree to be a part of that, you are a part of that. You can't say I'm in the Ku Klux Klan, but I'm not racist, dog. Or I'm not racist, but I don't want my daughter to date a white dude or whatever. You can't do it that way. That's what people do when they say, I want to change and make my life better, but I'm going to keep doing the same bullshit that makes my life worse. Because the problem is they don't want to admit that them things are a problem in their life. It don't make them a bad person. Yeah, they call it fun. I get it. But is it affecting your life, or does it benefit your life? If not, then how is it? It can only be doing one other thing. If it's not benefiting your life, it can only be doing one other thing to your life. Just like a man and woman relationship, whatever. If it's not benefiting you, it's taken away from you. So you're going to make it awful hard to change when you're doing shit that's taken away from you. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. It ain't about me. Oh, you in the club, you a bad person. But no, it ain't about that. But if you want to talk about changing your life, then let's talk and be real about it. Because we all have shit we need to change. But if we don't sit the junk on the fucking table and say, let me get this out. I don't need this. I don't need this. If you don't keep it real with yourself and you just leave the junk there and expect change, then good luck with that. Just because I don't go to a club or drink don't mean I don't have changes I don't need to be made. Some people who go to a club and drink might have some of my changes that they already changed that I need to change. Nobody's here saying they perfect. The point is people love to hide and tap dance around the bullshit. They love to hide, man. They scared of the fucking truth. They don't want to admit it. So if you don't want to admit the truth, then expect the lie. Live the lie. Enjoy the lie. Because there's only one or the other. Either you're going to deal with the truth or you're going to deal with the lie. Which one you going to deal with? You know what I mean? Truth ain't always pretty, man, and sometimes it hurts. Oh well, it's better to be hurt by the truth now than to keep getting hurt by it over and over or possibly be destroyed by it. You know what I mean? I'd rather accept the facts. The facts are most women don't really fuck with men like that. Or most women want a good man, but their version of a good man is not really what a good man is. That's fine. Accept those facts and then find out. Then you'll be able to decipher the ones that actually are the right ones. See, but if I live this lie and say, oh, no, that's not true, blah, blah, and then you're going to be like a lot of these women, constantly giving men chances that they shouldn't have gave him a chance to fuck, shouldn't have messed with him, and him. See, if you would have kept it real, you would have known already. If you would have kept it real with yourself. Just like being a good woman or man, this is a choice. Everything we do is a choice. You have a choice to be a good woman or man. Every woman and man is capable of being good. Do they want to be that, though? Do they want to be good to you, or they just want to play you and fuck you and get benefits or something? They could be a good man. See, that's where people twist it at, though. They know, I see the great in this guy or this girl, so that's why they keep going back. But the guy don't want to be great, or the girl don't want to be great. At least not to you. But honestly, that makes them kind of a bad person if they're going to deal with somebody they don't want to be great to, too. So, I mean, there's levels. Another thing I wanted to touch on, now I'm going to make another video for that. I was thinking about this topic and I forgot about it. I might as well just go ahead and go on. I'm going to make another video anyway, but I'm going to touch on this topic for a second. Men who, they love to, women too, but mainly men, they think it's all about what you know. You know, once they know something, they think knowledge is power, don't get me wrong. But they feel like once I know something, that's it. Nah, bro. That's not even half the battle. Knowledge and knowing is not even half the battle. You still got to execute. You still got to execute it. You know what a good man is, right? You know what a good woman is, right? That don't mean you're going to execute it and pick one. You know what I mean? Just because you know what one is don't mean you're going to... Just because I know how a car is built don't mean I can build it. I know how a house is built. I worked with Mexicans for 4 years? 5 years, that was like family to me too. They made me very hard working, man. Anyway, that's why I work hard now, thanks to them. Everything happens for a reason. Anyways, just because I work with them and we build houses don't mean I technically can do it. See, a lot of men on Facebook, you see them, they get pats on the back all day, 100 likes. You said some real shit, dog. Real shit. But what do they do? Do they execute in their life? Do they execute it in their life? Anybody can sit back and talk what you heard somebody say. I heard Jay-Z say this, it sounds smooth. I can say it back. Okay, so what? I know what Jay-Z said about how I get money or this guy or that guy. Can I execute? It's time to separate the boys from the men in 2020. All that, anybody can talk and anybody can know, but who is going to execute? And that's how women should judge men. Who executes? Fuck all that smooth talking and all that other bullshit. Who is executing? Because that's the men you should be fucking with. The man who is about action, not words. Oh, I love you. You so beautiful. Yeah, he knows how to, he got the knowledge to make a woman feel attractive, but can he execute what he's supposed to do as a man? To be the right person that he is making that woman believe he is. Can he execute what he was saying? Just because he has the knowledge to make it seem like he's a good man, can he execute it? See, this is what men don't want to hear. They go run in the corner somewhere like they seen a boogeyman. They don't want to hear that word action or execute. Execute. They just love to talk. No fucking receipts on what they do in their life. Just because you get pats and likes on Facebook, that's all it's about. And it makes them look good to get some pussy. Because they have the knowledge of how to attract women and make it seem like they're a high value man, but they don't have what it takes to execute and become one. Separating the boys from the men all 2020, dog. If you're not on some grown man shit, I'm not fucking with you. You know, I'd rather talk to some little kids and tell them how to become better men than to talk to some grown-ass men that want to still play fairy tale and act like we doing. Nah, we ain't acting no more. We need to do. Fuck talking about $1 million. I want $1 million. How the fuck am I going to execute it? I've already done the 6-figure. Now I want 7. Now I'm talking 7. How can I execute this? It ain't about talk with me. Yeah, talk it to believe it and receive it, but I got to execute this shit. And that's what I'm saying, man. Same thing with women. Yeah, you know what a good man is. You know what a good woman is. Execute it. Become it. Just because you know it don't mean shit. Sometimes shit we know we forget. And have to be reminded again. That's another thing that people underrate or overrate. Oh, I learned something. Nah, it's all good. I know what it is. You could forget something you learned. Oh shit, I forgot. This is a red flag when men do this. But if you forget it, what good is it? Just because you learned it 3 years ago, you done forgot it today. It don't mean nothing. That's why you gotta stay on your shit. That's why I make these videos over and over and over. Because the more I make these videos, the more it reminds me and others of what we need to be reminded of every day on a daily basis. Because this ain't no New Year resolution shit. This is an everyday battle. Everyday battle in life, y'all. We got to change. If you want to change as a person, do not listen to people who say that people are judging them or they can remain the same and change. You cannot remain the same and change. It's not going to happen. There has to be certain things you got to look. Even if you're doing great in life, you change and you where you want to be at. You still need to look at other shit. Like, what else can I improve on? Everybody has room for improvement. So don't give me that bullshit that you could stay the same and still change. How? Remain the same, complain, and don't change, or find the solutions to change. Some of those solutions are going to be sacrifices that people do not want to make. Some of those sacrifices are not going to a club, dealing with people that you know only want to fuck you. As a woman, as a man, you know they only there to get what they can get off of you and find probably go home and fuck somebody else, honestly. Women just come there. So they want to have fun, yes. Don't get me wrong. Every woman in the club ain't just using a man for something. But a lot of them, they're going to take free drinks and shit. And then a lot of them have already fucked everybody. Like, they already done fucked every black dude there. I'm black, so I'm just giving y'all an example. What's there for me? And then they'll still act like you're not good enough. You could be the dick that nobody touched that is more high valuable than anybody in that club, and they'll still act like you're not good enough. What good is that for me? What is there for me? There's nothing there for me. If you're talking about a woman, you can find a great woman somewhere else. But anyway, man, change, man. That's why I say that if you still doing the same shit you did yesterday, you ain't changing. To be honest, I didn't change anything from yesterday to today. I just woke up. But I understand, in order for me to change the way I really want to change, I got to really look and see what the fuck do I need to change. I can't just sit back and think that I'm just going to live the same way and change is just going to happen. You said that 10 years ago. You said that in 2010. And you still doing the same shit now. Why? Because you did not change. You change. Yeah, you change. Everybody changes, but you still doing the same shit too. Remember, change ain't just about you. It's about shit around you too. You had to change everything because you might have changed, but you would have changed a lot more. Imagine somebody who says, I'm done drinking and smoking and partying. I'm just going to focus on my kids. Imagine a guy who even better. Imagine a guy, he was selling drugs, right? He went to prison. He came back out and started being a businessman and instead of selling drugs. Explain to me how he would change if he says, well, I'm a different person now, which he is, but then he goes back to selling drugs. His life ain't changing. There's two things. You got to change your life and you, right? Levels, y'all. It ain't just about you changing. What about your life? So you could change as a person. But what about your life? I'm a great man. I changed as a man, but I'm still picking women who I know ain't shit. Or let's go with the woman because we know that they picked the wrong guy a lot. I changed as a great woman, but I'm going to still think that this guy that don't want a commitment, these guys that don't want players, I'm going to change them into a husband. It ain't going to happen. And you're going to get that part of your life is going to be the same. You still going to be heartbroken and being used. So yeah, you might have changed a little bit. What about your life though? Don't that account to you too? It goes hand in hand. You can't have one without the other. Both are important because you are your life. Your life is you. So how the fuck are you going to just leave one out? That's half-ass doing shit. Nah, no, not in 2020. No more half-ass doing shit. And as far as the men, no more just talking about it. It's good you know it. Knowledge is power. Yeah, that's great. Execute. Time to execute. All that talking and patting on the back. Oh, good job. No. Where's the execution? Where's your receipts? I like what you said. Thanks for the knowledge, but where's your receipts too? Because I want to see you move how you talking. I could cut on a Jay-Z video right now and learn some knowledge on money or something. Did I execute? I could listen to Donald Trump all day long about how being a millionaire. Did I execute? See, knowing is one thing, but doing it is two. It's a whole different ball game. I think I know what it takes to be a dad for the most part. I can sit back and observe and look at men who are dads. Can I execute it though? Have I executed it? See what I mean? Big difference. I'm gonna let y'all go, man. My food probably cold as hell, man. Dealing with y'all, man. Anyways, man, that's about all I gotta say, man. You want to change, you're going to have to change some people, man, especially people. This is why I say to myself, people think I hate people. No, I love people. But I don't let people in my house. I ain't got time for people stealing. I've already seen all that shit. I know how people get down. Get in your car, see mud everywhere. Where the fuck this mud come from? Who cut my seat? How the fuck man, who burnt my seat with the, man, fuck all that. Time for change, right? You don't want burnt seats and shit? Guess what? You keep letting people in your car smoking, how you going to change? You going to get the same shit. Hey, something got to give. I guess I'm going to have to sacrifice motherfuckers. If motherfuckers can't respect your car and not burn your shit, you know what I mean? It's time to sacrifice. Because I know if I was like in Will's car, this ain't my car, man. I ain't about to burn this dude's seat. You know, I'm going to be very careful with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Plain and simple. Or even better, I'm going to keep smoking weed in my car, but I don't want my seats to ever get burned. You think you only going to dodge that shit for so long. Sooner or later, you going to burn that fucking seat. Sooner or later, you're going to get caught for smoking and driving, drinking and driving or smoking and driving. You're only going to dodge that shit for so long, y'all. So if you want to change, you got to change. Ain't no way around this, y'all. It ain't no opinion. I hate when people say it's an opinion. All you got to do is look at life. It's fucking life. How can there be opinion when you see it in life? All of us have had friends who have stole or did something to our car, some other bullshit, or so-called friends, should I say. And then some of your friends, you do what they do. You want to quit smoking, but they don't, oh, man, hit this shit, man. You a bitch, man. You ain't going to steal that bike, man. As you a teenager, 14. Man, quit acting like a bitch, dog, and steal the bike or whatever. Y'all know what I'm saying? Shit like that. You keep hanging around the same people, that's always going to be there, man. How you going to change? You a husband, married, man, come on, man. Just get at these hoes tonight with us, dog. We ain't gonna tell your wife. Come on, man. I'm just saying, man. It goes deep. Like I say, man, that's why I don't mind being alone. You know what I mean? Plus, I'm never alone anyway. People out in public always talking to me and shit like that. When I say alone, I just mean a super small circle. I don't need billions of people around me and club life and all that. For what? What are they going to do for me? What are they there for? Is it benefiting my life or not? Clubs does not benefit my life for what? If you are a DJ or something, you trying to make money or something, that's different. But if you just going there blatantly, just wasting your life away, you could be at home working on your purpose or something. People don't understand your purpose and shit like that is going to take a whole lot of energy and effort. Your work ethic. You know what I mean? Your work ethic. Why do you think the best are the best? Like Jordan and all them, they the best. You think they the best just because God gifted talent? Or do you think it's because they sitting at home studying shit? They infatuated with the shit. That's what makes them the best. They working hard when everybody else is asleep. If you a hairstylist or something, you learning everything you can learn about this while these other girls just playing around, just easing through it. Nah, you like, hell no, I'm not going to ease through this. I'm going to learn every cut and corner. You know what I mean? So you could be on top. That's what you got to do. Your work ethic will show, man. But that's going to take change. Everybody say they want change. I'm tired of my life. I hear people say, I'm tired of struggling. But you buying blunts every fucking day. You ain't tired of struggling then. Go ahead and get high again. Because you not tired of being struggling. Only reason why I say weed, because that's a good, because most people, we have all either smoked it or still smoking it. You know, everybody can relate to this. Even a crackhead can relate to smoking weed. You know what I mean? That's why I use that in drinking. Because everybody can relate to that. So, again, a person say, I'm tired of struggling, man. But you know what? I'm about to go buy this bag of weed, man. I understand. Don't get me wrong. I know how hard it is to quit smoking weed. That shit hard as fuck. I'm still surprised I did it. But I did it. Anyways, man. How you going to change your life if you don't want to sacrifice? You got to sacrifice, man. Some people feel they love the feeling of the knowledge. I know shit. And people pat me on the back for shit. But they don't want to execute that shit. Therefore, their life won't change. See, the change happens when they stop just talking, and they actually execute. That's when their change happens. They have to sacrifice and actually put in the work. It's always a sacrifice. In everything that catapults you or changes you, there has to be a sacrifice. If you even want to talk about what the so-called Bible say, there was a sacrifice to change the world. Most people ain't religious, but I'm just saying there's always a sacrifice, man, no matter what. In every situation, you don't get to another level without sacrificing something. Might be big, might be small. It don't matter. Still sacrifice, man. But if you want to keep going, and it's addiction too. So if you was out in the club last night, you say, I'm tired of this life, man. I'm tired of these niggas. I'm tired of these women. But you keep going back. Understand that you just going to get sucked right back in. You're going to forget. It's going to be March. Oh, shit, it's almost time. It's almost June and July now. Fuck it. I already done fucked up the new year. I might as well just keep going ride this bitch out all year. Because you're stuck in what you call, I guess you could call matrix. You're in that habit of doing what you normally do. And in order to break that habit, it takes change from the habit and change which will change you as a person. How can you change as a person? You still doing the same shit. The habits and shit. Them habits make you a person, make who you are as a person. You know, a person that is destroy their life smoking dope. That one of the biggest ways they're going to be able to change. They can't say, I'm going to change as a person, man, but I'm going to keep smoking this dope and destroying my life. Nah, don't work that way, y'all. People need to realize what's really destroying their life. Or should I say, what is not benefiting their life. Because maybe smoking weed don't destroy your life. Maybe you're good. But does it benefit? Damon Dash even said, don't smoke weed until you're your first million. Because you know why? He knows it's a waste of money. Like, if you ain't got money to waste like that, what the fuck you wasting it for? You're paying to be happy. I know people say, oh man, but when I'm high, I'm happy, I'm functioning and shit. Was you born with weed? Did you need it then? Did you need it as a kid to function and shit? Nah, that's something you picked up later in life. And you need to kick it. If you smart, you will kick it. Because you're paying to be happy. Why? When you could do that for free. Like this video, I feel high right now, and I'm not smoking shit. I just feel good about life. I used to think, man, I can't never not smoke. Ain't no way. Yes, you can, man. You're paying to be happy. It's stupid. Don't do it. You know, it's not worth it, people. It's not. There's a lot of shit that ain't worth it, you know. But change, like for me, I feel like I can see the difference now when it comes to like buying cars or clothes and shit like that. I'm only buying shit unless I really, really want it. And you know, like some people, like I say, they feel like I'm gonna wear one outfit and that's it. Man, I got some shirts that are clean as hell from 10 years ago, and I still love them shirts, and I'm gonna keep them. They polo, the name ain't gonna go out, so I'm good. Ain't no point in me buying no clothes no more. It's time to figure out how to make money work for you instead of you always working for it. Change, you know? And part of that change is mindset. How do I think? Can't say I'm going to keep buying Jordans and blowing money on cars and shit, but I'm changing. Yeah, I'm really changing. I'm going to be this entrepreneur and shit. Nah. It all starts with you, and then you got to make the actions and the sacrifices, y'all. I'm just saying, man. This goes out to anybody, man. This applies to anybody. Anybody. That don't mean you can't buy no damn Jordans or you can't go to a club every now and then or whatever the case it is you're doing. But I wouldn't be, if you really want to seriously be about change, I would kick it to the side for a little bit to see, so you can mold yourself into being used to not dealing with that shit. You can't even go without a week without going to a club? Come on, man. 1 week? 1 week. I'm not replying to that. If Lisa wants to talk about whatever she wants to talk about, this video is perfectly, yeah, I done covered everything. That's about all I got to say. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Something happened, but yeah, I'm done, man. That's all I have to say, man. In order to change, man, change has to be made. And that's within you and your life. Cannot stay the same and say I'm changing. And if you are changing, it's very little. Like it's a slow you be dead by the time you really reach where you want to be as a person. That's my whole point. Man, I'm not done yet. That's another point. See, yeah, you might be changing, but what are your goals? What do you want to be as a person? How do you want your life to be? If you're doing all this other bullshit that's not benefiting your life, you're not going to probably reach it. You'll be dead by the time you reach it. Because certain shit holds you back and people don't want to admit it. Just like some women, they have basically their fetish for guys is off. Not every woman, but some of them. And until they admit that and find out why they don't really want to fuck with a good guy, why they keep curving the ones that's good for them, then they're going to stay in the same shit. And that's going to hold them back too. Because that good guy that they actually fuck with and come together with, aka Sierra or somebody, instead of, not saying Future's a bad person, but he was more negative for her than the other dude's probably more positive for her. I'm going to say probably because I don't know for sure, but the way it looks, that's what it looks like to me. But imagine she keep fucking with dude instead of dude. You know, what would her life be if she kept dealing with a guy that's going to keep fucking with a bunch of women and, you know, basically not helping her catapult her life and she helping him? Because remember, if a woman's destroyed, how can she actually help a man so much? The more she's destroyed, the less she'll be able to do for a man. But if you got a woman, you're not destroying her, y'all helping each other. You know, this is what happens with the Sierra and Russell Wilson type shit. From what it looks like. You see what I'm saying? It's all about choices, man. But, I mean, Sierra probably changed. So she knew, okay, if I'm going to change as a person, I'm going to have to change who I'm fucking with, too. I'm going to have to change things I'm doing, too. But nobody wants to do that part. So I'm not going to argue with everybody. Some people get it. Some people don't. Some people say it's an opinion. Fine. Life will show you that it's not an opinion. It's facts. You know, I don't make this shit up in my fucking head like just to talk or something. I look and see other people's lives. I don't just, life ain't just about Tawan. Oh, let me apply this to my life and nobody else. Man, come on, man. And life don't discriminate either. That's another thing that people don't get, as if they're an exception to the rule. You're not an exception to the rule. You know, if I run around sleeping with no rubber everywhere in the city, it's bound something going to happen. I'm no exception to the damn rule. Out this motherfucker, man.